Hello everybody, welcome to a third sequel to the 9 monoprints, and I think this is the last piece of the series of 9, and I looked at it very well and I wanted to add some basic geometric shapes on top. I know many of you will feel that this is good as it is, but I want to push further and explore. So what I had done is I had arranged my reusable stencils here to create some kind of a structure, and judging from the color scheme, there's orange, touches of orange here. This is a warm area, and then this is touches of green and blue, which is a cooler area. So what I'm going to do is introduce some vermilion or cadmium red on this side and some cooler, this is bronze. I'm going to put it on this side. So I have to remember that this goes in reverse like this. So the cadmium red will be here and the bronze will be here. So I will start with some cadmium red. Okay. And some bronze here. This is in keeping with my motto, you cannot leave well enough alone. So here we go. So this is a very strong color, and I think it will act as a counterbalance to the softer colors. The good thing about these reusable stencils is they really stick to the plate, which I like. They behave themselves. I have problems with paper stencils jumping around because they don't stick as well. I'm going to try this crisscross pattern. Okay. Now, I had a viewer who asked me, why do my paints stay wet longer? I don't really add any retarders. I'm not a big fan of adding retarders, and it's an extra step. So I think the key here is to work quickly, because I'm aware that acrylic dries rather quickly because it's water-based. I can't find my little razor blade, so I'm using my hands. So rather than risk having this dry on me, I'm just going to use my hands and pick up everything. Okay, I think I have all of it. Again, to refresh your memory, here is the image. Now I'm not picking up a ghost print, so I don't need to leave this too long. In fact, I may just pull this up right now. Okay, keeping my fingers crossed. I like that. Kind of wakes it up. That's more like it. It has a definite structure now with the orderly arrangement of geometric shapes. There's some kind of order and balance, which I'm after. So I'm going to air dry this. I will try to capture this with, let me see, raw sienna. Some turquoise. This is the noisy brayer. It's complaining that it's overworked. I have to oil it. So not only do you need to oil the plate, you have to oil the brayers too. Okay, I'm going to do this. Now, since I'm trying to pick up a ghost print, I will leave this for 5 minutes. I'll take a chance, and I hope that it doesn't tear on me. Now, before I started this printing session, I did apply a lot of this baby oil, and after 10-15 minutes it disappeared. I mean, the layer of oil slick just got absorbed. So hopefully that will help in preventing unnecessary tearing. Okay, let's see what we have here. I think the result is pretty wild. It's pretty crazy textures. They're like skid marks, but they're very interesting. They're very dynamic. So I will air dry and see what the next step will be. This might benefit from some collage. I don't know. So I'll have to decide. There's really not much left. I'm going to clean this off. So this is just some soapy water. And my nylon scrubby. So it just comes right off. I'm not even scrubbing. The paint just skims right off. And that's also because I oiled the plate previously. So the acrylic paint really doesn't stick to the it only skims the surface, so it's very superficial. Yeah. And then I just finish off with the rag to pick up any residue. And that's all there is to it. There's no struggle, no scrubbing. So I highly recommend using baby oil after every session. Okay, while I wait for the other piece to dry, I found some pieces of collage material and I made an arrangement on this piece, and I'm going to go ahead and mount it before I change my mind. Okay, this is a ragged edge here. I'm not too keen on it, so I'm going to disguise it. So it's like a false edge. Okay. Here's a tiny piece of fluorescent orange. And here is my warm-up tissue paper. So these are all familiar characters. Another warm-up exercise. Okay, now that's done. I will allow this to dry and contemplate the next step. Hello everybody. I had a chance to let the two pieces dry, and hopefully this will be the last layer. Now let me show this to you. I want to have a layer of transparent white here and maybe some Naples yellow here. I'm still trying to decide which makes more sense, or have the transparent white here and the Naples yellow here. Or maybe I'll just do all white. That'll be simpler. Now, since white is very, it dries very quickly. So what I'm going to do is mix a little bit of water. So it will have a kind of a consistency of ink. Yeah, that's good. So it's a little on the loose side. And hopefully it will have some textures too. Let me just try that. Sorry for the squeaky brayer. Actually, I'll switch. Noise is too distracting. I think the texture is pretty wild. That's because I oiled the plate, and the oil creates this web-like texture. Very lacy. Okay. So this will be kind of a different effect. I still can't find my razor blade. That's what I call shop blindness. When you misplace your tools and you can't find them. So I think this will create an interesting layer on top. Okay, so here is the print with the collage. Okay, let's see how this goes. It does add a nice layer on top. Some added complexity. I wish the white was not as, how should I describe this, blotchy, but that's the way it turned out. Maybe when this dries, it won't be so bad. So I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to clean it up. Okay, this has dried a bit. I'm still not satisfied with it. I don't know. I think I'm going to do something a little crazy. I'm going to take all these shadow shapes and trace them out with a Sharpie instead of going through the gel plate. It may be a disaster, but I won't know till I try. There, I got my rocks off. Maybe I'll have a clearer idea of what this looks like in the morning. But right now I'm gonna leave it as is, and I will show you the first print. It looks very clean and pristine by comparison. Here's a close-up of the detail. I like the very sharp, clean edges of this stencil. So that's the first one. Now here's the second one, which is a little jazzier. It's a true mixed media. Here's a close-up. It has a lot of black lines, creating some movement. I was not very keen on the texture because it looks too blotchy, but maybe the black lines kind of create a complement for that. Like I said, I won't know until I'm gonna sleep on it and then look at it again in the morning. This is really an exploratory exercise, and I like to do certain things differently. I'm not sure if they're going to work, but I think that's the essence of learning. You keep pushing further and further and not stay in your safe little box. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.